His name starts with the word Dong, but the last part of it is a kind of spaghetti sauce. He is
MVP DongRaeGu.
Regu.
Park Soo-ho. Some players.
And going with the food theme, here's our blue Terran player.
GSL SuperNova.
Wait, what?
Never mind.
The food theme?
All right. I don't know. Not a lot of food themes you can do with supernovas.
Okay.
But you know what supernovas do, Moltrap?
What do they do?
They explode! And that means that supernova might explode all over DongRaeGu, covering him with marines falling from the heavens, tank shells as well.
I would literally like to see Bomber versus Supernova.
Yeah.
You could just talk about explosions all
That
game.
would be an explosive match.
It would.
Oh,
explosive.
that's right.
Because bombs explode also.
You're right.
Yeah, man, this is going to be cool. Crossfire, very narrow map.
Very narrow map.
That's a nice Marine army you have there. It would be a shame if something happened to it. LOL.
That's right. You know, nothing's scarier than when banelings show up in your shop and threaten you. You got to pay the banelings protection money, right?
Protection money.
That's right.
The baneling mafia will come after you.
It would be terrible if something happened to
break
this
your
command
thumbs.
Center, you know?
Threaten your family.
Hard to shoot a Gauss rifle with no index finger, isn't it? Yep.
You know, Marines, without stim, they walk slower. It's because they have cement shoes.
Oh, really? They can just sleep with the sharks on that other map.
Yeah. The, space sharks.
The space sharks, that's right.
Wasn't that the name of, a cartoon?
I was going to say, that sounds exactly like a Saturday morning cartoon.
One of those, there was, infinity clones of Mutant Ninja Turtles that were, age group, deformity, martial art, animal. That was the format. Anyway, so we got a hatch coming down after Pool and a gas now going up for DongRaeGu.
Yeah.
And
very fast factory for Supernova.
Very fast.
One gas could just want to get past the tanks. Could even decide to get a Banshee as well. Looks like he's going to start on the bunker. Oh, putting the Marine behind the bunker. So smart.
That is cool. Now, he actually doesn't...
Sexy.
He can't really do much with that, though, to be honest.
No, he can't. But it looks cool.
It looks cool, but he doesn't have anything to follow it up.
Not really. And this is really just to get DongRaeGu to produce more links than he needs.
Yeah, I mean, I guess with the second Marine here...
Maybe kill a few drones.
He might kill a drone.
Yep.
And he's going to get back to that bunker, get protected by the other Marine behind it.
I hate it when people do this.
Pretty slick spot for a bunker.
Yep.
Is he going to make another one before the creep gets there?
Certainly is. That bunker is close enough to hit the hatchery. So now, DongRaeGu, he's getting a roach warrant, so he may just decide to break with that. And look at that. Hellions on the way.
That was a cool idea. It looked like he was trying to bait a lot of Zerglings with this bunker and then come out with Hellions to kill the Zerglings, but he's not falling for it. Like you said, he's going for the Roach Warren instead.
Yeah.
So he's going to be okay.
Now, he's working on this right as well, trying to work down the supply depot a little bit. Hellions will come out and end that. And DongRaeGu, though, these roaches, I think, combined with the Queen, is going to be enough to handle this.
I think it might be,
and it's going to be good for Hellions, too. 5 roaches and a Queen on the way. Needs to be very careful with that Queen not to lose it, but that bunker is definitely going down.
And he snaps the SCV's neck and then goes to work on the bunker. Is he going to move it into the other bunker?
That's right, blocking the ramp with the Roach and Queen. So good. DongRaeGu is one of the best new Zerg players I have seen yet in the GSL.
This guy is so good.
Yeah, saw the Hellions coming, immediately pulled back. 1 Roach, 1 Queen to block the ramp while taking down that.
And look at that. He's a Roach surviving with 2 hit points. And is he going to... Oh, never mind, he roasted it. But that was really good control, pulling that Roach back so it didn't die.
Absolutely.
When it was being targeted by the bunker. And at the end of the day, 29 drones to 23 SCVs, 40 supply to 30.
DongRaeGu not really slowed down too much by that.
No, not at all.
But now we're going to see SuperNova go into macro mode. And SuperNova is a very good macro Terran.
That's right.
We're going to see if he can make it work, though.
Yeah, he did get a second command center behind this as well.
Yes, he did.
And as long as he's got something like those Marauders,
Marauders
to deal with the Roaches.
Whoa, that Roach barely escaping. It's hard to kill Roaches.
Yeah, man.
It is.
Not even with a nuclear explosion.
Yeah, everybody says.
Or with a supernova.
after the apocalypse and everything goes all, Mad Max style, it's going to be roaches and Mad Max apparently.
And
try to get some petrol.
I haven't seen that movie actually.
Seen Mad Max?
It's one of those classics that I've been kind of meaning to watch for a long time.
I see.
Haven't
I know
gotten
how
around
that is.
to.
I know what it is. I've never seen Titanic.
I don't plan to.
Yeah. I don't either. Mainling Nest.
I don't know if I'd call Titanic a classic.
Well, made a lot of money. And had Johnny Depp in it. But
Johnny Depp was in it?
What am I saying? The other guy.
Oh yeah,
He's
the other
in
guy.
a lot of movies. Oh my god.
Leonardo DiCaprio, who's actually
OMG.
he's actually a very good actor. I like him as an actor.
How could I get my heartthrobs mixed up? It's crazy. I'm so ashamed of myself.
I'm a fan of Brad Pitt personally, but Metabolic Boost is almost finished. Speed is on the way for Roaches as well. Baneling Nest is about to finish, so
yeah.
DongRaeGu said, all right, I got an advantage. I'm just going to power up, get my 2 bases going fine, and fully saturated, and get everything I need to defeat a Terran army. Wouldn't
be surprised at all to see DongRaeGu take a third very, very soon. He's extending the creep down towards where the normal third base would be. And OGS SuperNova is completely fine with that. He's just getting his upgrades. He's just getting his army composition going.
Upgrading.
Yep.
Well, there's a lot of roaches actually coming out right now.
Yeah, DongRaeGu has made quite a few of them.
He's gonna have 20 roaches in a second. They're gonna be speed upgraded.
Yep.
And actually, Supernova's gonna be fine.
Timing here.
He might. Supernova's gonna be fine if he does though. He's got enough Marauders.
He does not have stim though. I gotta say.
Oh wow.
SuperNova may want to be careful with this.
He's not even upgrading stim right now.
No, he's not. Just going for kind of a...
Wait, no, he does have stim.
He does catch one roach.
He does have stim. He doesn't have Medivacs though, so if he uses stim, he'll be damaged.
And if he can bring his roaches down in time, he's going to get kind of a sandwich attack on this force. But is it going to be a time? Stim is finished for SuperNova. Pushing back with the roaches, but here come roaches from behind. SuperNova trapped in a sandwich you would never want to be a part of.
Oh man, that was the most painful bread you could possibly experience. The Zerglings surrounding the Marauders and taking them out, and then following up by trapping those Marines so they cannot escape.
Yep.
And DongRaeGu is now 25 supply ahead.
Yeah, that was huge to crush that attack like that. He's going to take his third. He knows he's got even more time now to drone up. May decide to go for a little bit of an attack right now.
Yeah, he's going to put on some counter pressure. I don't think it's going to break SuperNova.
A Spire hidden as well that SuperNova does not know of.
But in the long term, he's definitely got the advantage. SuperNova, there's no way he can take a third for a long time, whereas DongRaeGu could even probably take a fourth if he wanted.
Yeah. And we might see if the other base down in that direction is a gold base too, so.
That's true.
That would be very nice. Looks like there's going to be some mutas on the way very soon. As in 8 of them. Wow.
And +1 attack weapons for those flying units.
Yeah.
Attack weapons as opposed to defense weapons.
Yep.
Those Mutalisks do not have phasers.
Amongst our weapons are glaive worms.
Our chief weapon is glaive worm.
That's right. Nobody expects the Spanish UI. Oh crap! I messed that one up. Inquisition. I almost said expedition. I've just given up. After 5 hours of casting, your mind starts to go, they say. All right, a little bit of a drop coming in from SuperNova.
Free Queen.
Goodbye, Queen.
Assassinated. This is a...
That's right.
System of government more than one queen, though, but he's going after this expansion. I don't think he's quite going to get it. Oh, and the mutas might take out that medevac. Yeah, this is doomed.
Yeah, that drop is out. And I really don't think that SuperNova was expecting to see those mutas.
No.
Not quite as common to go into Spire Tech after getting so many roaches.
He does have turrets going up at his expansion, though, and one in his main.
Yeah, SuperNova definitely not out by any stretch of the imagination. Down by 30 supply right now, but still very strong. Here come the mutas, though. This could cause a bit of a problem, but there are Marines there. So, never mind. The Marines are like, you got a problem? Yo, I'll solve it.
Yep. Check out the hook while my Thor revolves it.
Right.
Yeah, he's defending really well here. Well, mostly well. Yep, there he goes. So he's in good shape in that sense. Again, though, DongRaeGu taking the map. So while he's defending, DongRaeGu is going to get an insane economy. He's droning like crazy. He's up to 65 drones. And I mean, I feel like SuperNova is just gonna have maybe a chance later on to make one big push.
Yep.
With a bunch of stuff and try and kill him with one big push, but he's not going to win a macro game at this point.
Blocked a little bit too, actually, right now. Making 2 supply depots. It's not looking very good for SuperNova right now. Yeah, he's not out by any stretch, but he's definitely behind, way behind. DongRaeGu, especially with that gold base now, is going to be able to power up so quickly.
Yeah, he's got the gold and the 4th at the bottom right.
SuperNova needs this push to do a lot of damage if he wants to get back into this game.
Oh, and Mutas flying in, taking some damage. Losing one of their number, but a counterattack with Zerglings.
I don't know if this is the best idea.
I guess not really a counterattack, but a side attack.
Well, he's going to lose a good group of Mutas there.
Yeah, he needs to be careful of those Mutas.
Yeah.
Oh,
out for the Marines. Yeah. Now, he can snipe that tank. He can do a little bit of damage.
That was a good snipe.
But you have to be so careful with those Mutas, though. They're very expensive units.
Oh, man, those tanks.
They're 100 to 100.
Oh, is he going to lose one? No, he actually saves that tank.
Yeah, wow. DongRaeGu, be a little bit more careful. And he's got so much, though. Even if he does lose a lot of those Mutas, though, I don't think he really has a lot to be worried about. I
just heard a squishy sound, Doa.
Oh, yeah? What was that?
I just heard the sound of 19 Banelings morphing.
Whoa. That's a lot of Banelings.
There are now 29 Banelings and Roaches, and we've seen Baneling Roach do very well. It's a little surprising, but even against siege tanks, the Roaches can just soak up so much damage against siege tanks.
Yep.
It is ridiculous. Now, SuperNova is trying to do a slow push, and hold that thought. Here come the Roaches and Banelings. Banelings taking out tons of Marines, owning the tanks as well, but not many left. And the Marines survive. Are they going to be enough, though, to take out those Roaches? Yes,
wow,
they are going to push them back and narrowing, whittling him down. Actually, not whittling, slaughtering him down to 3 Mutalisks.
All those Banelings being taken out. And DongRaeGu may lose a couple Overlords here, too, as well.
Wow, and SuperNova needs to swing over to the right and kill that high yield.
That was a great concave. Man, and you know what happened there? Is DongRaeGu didn't run all the way in. He moved up, his Roaches stopped at the top of the ramp. A lot of the Banelings didn't get through. Took a lot of shots at the siege tank. Great Marine micro, though, from SuperNova.
There are 35 morphing Banelings.
I don't think those Banelings are going to morph. Oh, SuperNova needs the micro.
Roaches guarding for the Banelings so they can continue morphing in. And the Roaches are falling back, but the Banelings come out.
Can he micro?
Oh, he just doesn't have enough to micro against. There's more Banelings than Marines right now.
Saves a couple in the medevac, but all they can do is watch and cry as the Zerg Death Army marches towards the base.
And he's got 1 tank at his name.
Yep. Oh, those Zerglings taking a shot for the tank, allowing the Banelings to get nice and close by. And look at that, DongRaeGu with the superior economy, able to still be way ahead.
Yeah, man, that was a nice attack. And SuperNova did some damage, but like you said, his economy is just too far ahead. And he can just afford to throw away these Roaches. Actually, not even throw away.
Yeah.
But, you know, lose a few to do some more damage.
Yeah, that's right.
Only 1 siege tank there. And this is looking bad. He could actually just make a bunch of stuff and roll over SuperNova right now if he wanted to.
Yep. That's about it. I mean, it's swarm time.
It is swarm time. Now, here's the thing. He actually... Well, never mind. I was going to say... He doesn't have... I was going to say he doesn't have full saturation in his bases, but he's got enough. He's got 74 drones.
Yeah. Infestation been on the way as well for DongRaeGu. Armory on the way for SuperNova. I've got to imagine that's for upgrades, as there's not a whole lot of Mutas out on the field at the moment.
Yeah, now DongRaeGu, sorry. Oh, taking out some tanks.
Very nice.
Wow, always keeping that tank count low. So important to make sure his Banelings can do damage. Now, SuperNova did manage to take a 3rd at the right side of the base. If he could, like, do some drops, kill the high yield or something like that, he could theoretically scrape his way back into it.
Yeah.
Not a likely conclusion to this game, but a theoretical possibility.
It's possible. I mean, he's way behind. It's going to be nearly impossible for him, especially with his 3rd base just now getting started, going to really get back into this game.
Yep, and
he's certainly going to try.
He is sending out 1 medevac with some Marines in it.
Yep. taking out the tech lab on that barracks. That's helpful, of course. Or not.
SuperNova's like, hey, I actually wanted to put a reactor there, so thanks for clearing that up. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff on the map, and there's another drop.
He could very well drop units into the banelings too.
That would be good as well. And there's the drop at the right side at the high yield, dropping 3 Marines to distract. And going down to the bottom right with the medevac.
Wow.
At the same time dropping the left side at that new base. Might get shut down by roaches though.
Oh yeah, definitely will. Another drop.
Oh, none of that
bottom of the map.
Wow. And
DongRaeGu.
I think that was SuperNova's last hurrah, man.
Could very well be.
That was his chance to get back in this game. He needed to do so much damage with those drops and he did virtually nothing.
And I gotta say,
DongRaeGu all over the map.
Look at the creep spread for DongRaeGu. It's connecting almost all his bases.
Yeah.
There's a couple gaps here and there. And rolling over some more units there.
And is he going to turn?
SuperNova has.
And is he going to turn and hit that planetary on the right?
I don't know. He's going for it. Using the banelings on the tank. It doesn't matter. Banelings from behind as well.
Oh my gosh. And that drone carrying some gas in its jaws, pretending it's a baneling.
Yep. Like I'm a scary baneling. I'll explode if you come any closer. But it's a lie.
And here comes. If he loses that planetary, it's over.
Yep.
Here he comes in. Roaches and banelings going after that planetary. He doesn't have the SCVs to even repair it fast enough against the roaches.
Nope.
Banelings blowing up the SCVs. The planetary goes down. And SuperNova is barely mining at his natural expansion right now.
We talked about, oh, never mind, that's it.